It's motor day. We're going to put the motor in the frame. We're going to walk you through just a basic process. Now, not all guys do this, okay? But I'll explain to you why it should be done. Okay, what we're going to do is, first off, we got some tape. We taped up the motor mounts, okay, as you can see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the motor in the frame, and then once the motor is in the frame, we're going to trace around the motor mounts. See the motor mounts? What we're going to do is plop that motor in, okay? We're going to run a Sharpie, a thin Sharpie around the motor marks. Then we're going to take the motor out, fun, and we're going to cut away the paint. Now it doesn't have to be done, okay? I'm the kind of guy, when I do things, I do it right the first time, okay? Because what happens is if you leave the paint on there, over time, especially on a rigid, the paint wears away from the vibration, and then your bolts are loose. On top of everything being the 32nd higher, or even in some cases 16th higher, okay? So which is, you know, you want your clearances, you want everything to be nice and tidy, and so this is just, it's how you got to do it. So I'll check back with you in a little while and we'll show you the next step. Alright, so we took our motor out. As you can see, we marked where the motor mounts are. Okay? So now what we're going to do is gently, out of respect to Joe, love the Joe, we're going to cut the paint. Also back here, it's just a straight line going across, so I just left a little mark. We're going to cut our paint away and we'll check back with you. This is just a little secret among chopper builders on deciding whether or not to use the painter again. I mean, let me sum this up for you. Joe, you passed with flying colors, brother, because this is one little secret, guys that build bikes and cars and pretty much anybody. You can tell if the shit is stuck like fucking glue or if it's a shitty paint job. I've built bikes before where the shit peeled off like layers, you know what I mean? It just, you can pull it off, and this stuff is stuck like glue. So Joe, I give you major props for that. We'll check back with you. All right, guys. So now you can see here, we did a nice clean job. What I did is I cut really deep down to the steel before I scraped everything away. Okay, and as you can see, now your motor is sitting on pure metal. Now, when you put the power on this thing and you hit the horses, it's the vibration is not going to affect the paint, and everything is buckled down tight to the actual existing frame. And like I said, a lot of people don't do this. I've just always done it. It's more effort, but you know what? In the long run, it's done right. So as you can see, now when we put our motor in, it's nice and tight. So we'll check back with you. All right, we're going to slap the motor in. I taped off the frame and everything like that, you know, just to protect the frame. I also give myself a buffer. And here's why. I have a bad knee, and sometimes it'll just go out on me, and I don't even expect it to. So if I do drop it, I drop it on this. Not that I will. I mean, I'm a pretty strong guy, but I leave myself a buffer. You know what I mean? So I can sit it down, whatever. Because it's a cast aluminum case. I mean, if you know, you just got to take those extra precautions. That's all. All right, she's in the frame. Now we just have to run out to the hardware store, buy some grade 8 bolts. Yes, grade 8 bolts. I'm not using chrome. What I do actually is, I'll show you in a second, is I save all the old beer caps. And what I do is I put grade 8 bolts because, I mean, I pound out on the highway. But I mean, I ride my bikes fucking hard, man. Guys call me crazy. They used to call me psycho. I mean, I'm out there, I'm doing 120 miles an hour. I really ride hard, so I like to use the grade 8 bolts. Okay, they sell the chrome shit you can buy like on eBay and stuff, and I don't see the marks on there, so I don't use them. You know what I mean? For little accessories and stuff, I'll use the you know, little chrome shit. But for motor mounts and primary mounts and stuff like that, I use the grade 8 stuff. I take the beer caps. I actually have a bunch of beer caps over here when we drink in the backyard, and I save them. They're all brand new caps, Coors Light, Budweiser. And what I do is I put a little bit of silicone on the cap, and then I put it on the bolt. And actually, people complimented me, you know, through the years, saying, "Man, that's fucking cool, man." Because I mean, they sell those chrome toppers you could put on there and all that yuppie shit, you know. I stick beer caps on there, man. It looks cool.